High Podcast. I don't even think they heard the welcome, but welcome, guys, to the West High Podcast, episode number 5. Today we are just going to be talking about random. That's a GIF. Okay, thank you, Shaha, for that. It's a GIF.
GIF. I don't even know what you're talking about.
No. Okay. We were flipping a coin about this.
Okay, let's flip a coin about this. No, let's flip.
I don't have a coin.
No. I got a coin.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. It's tails.
No, it's heads. I win.
No, you're lying.
I win.
Why are you lying to the people? It's tails.
But it's heads.
No. He's a dirty liar.
Lucas, verify.
It's tails.
I will verify. It's heads.
No, let me do it.
Why is he a liar? It's tails.
It's heads.
It's tails.
It's heads again.
You're
Stop
all-
being a liar.
I swear to God.
Yeah, it's called a GIF.
Can
Mr.
you-
Pony. What does the fox say?
I can't really say that on the air.
Or you can't say fly.
Hello, Droogies.
We've already started.
We're already started. We started without you. We don't care about you. We're just talking
When
about
did you
random
start?
stuff.
Like,
this
seriously,
episode.
like,
We started like 5
voice.
minutes
a
ago.
few minutes ago.
Actually, no, 1 minute ago.
We have
actually.
structure? One.
We don't have anything.
No, we're just
we don't
random
care
jabbling.
about structure.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just random jabbling.
So we should probably talk about the reopening of the government because we didn't talk about it.
That's right.
Who cares about the government?
That's
It's
a good
total
point.
anarchy.
So now we have
Libertarian.
So now we have somebody to mow the lawns. Dude, there was already a guy wearing a flag to do that.
Well, no, there are.
I like to eat people.
We already have Mexicans. To do
That was a questionable statement.
Medea. Oh, Carlos.
Okay, before we start really getting into this, sorry if there's a staticky sound in the background.
There is a staticky sound in the mic. I am sorry.
That's not in the mic.
No.
Stop it, Sean.
Hey.
Stop.
Is that the sound? Is that the sound of mustard gas hissing into the room?
No, it's the sound of what appears to be static coming from a heater.
Oh,
Heaters
heaters
static.
don't make static.
Shut up.
Max.
Yes.
Do you hear that?
Yeah,
It's the
you can hear it in the
sound
mic, I think.
of heat.
Okay,
So we have old Sebastian off.
What are we
city.
gonna talk about? Like the probability of mustard?
What?
Well, the probability of
What's
mustard
elf?
is ketchup over relish. That equals mustard.
I think the probability of mustard rises from a mustard seed.
What's a mustard seed?
workings of my mind are an enigma.
Yeah, the inner machinations. of the
Mechanism.
mind.
Mechanisms.
Machinations. He
Machinations.
says machinations.
No, you can look it up right now. I guess
Hey,
you
Connor.
might do that.
What's the probability of zombies being real at some point?
There's technically already a virus that acts like a zombie and it can contaminate a small horse. So
Are you talking about
no,
rabies?
it's
Zombie rabies.
Zombie rabies.
Oh my God!
Apparently,
no, we're all dead.
rabies is curable by
Getting bit by
Basically-
another dog with rabies.
no
Isn't rabies been curable for quite some time?
no. Once it starts showing symptoms, you're most likely going to die because
Yeah, but
in
if
your
you've been
body
bitten, then it's-
the antibodies will
Connor,
not
Connor,
actually
no.
First one, yes. Can I
be
talk about this
created because the virus moves too fast for
can't
your
talk
body
about
to
it.
start
Alright,
reacting.
let's stop
apparently,
planning the podcast as we're doing the podcast.
All
one?
right.
Who's that? Gage? No.
Oh no.
What?
random
It's
people.
3 random people.
Oh,
Oh, I don't think we have enough room.
That's interesting.
Oh no.
Let's see.
So we can't really read this.
No, you can't.
What is it,
read
Medea?
That's fine.
I don't think I
Now
want
there are
to
random
say you
people in
can't
the
take
We
it.
should
background.
go.
No, let's not
Yeah.
do this. Even if let's not do funny articles. No matter how offensive or non-offensive they are, they're stupid.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
That's not even your phone.
Whose is it? Yours?
Shahas.
Can you agree not to
can't
look at funny articles?
Yep.
You can't withhold something that doesn't even belong to
Yes,
you.
I can.
No, you can't.
Watch me. I just did.
I can't say what I'm going to think on air. I think you know very well what I'm thinking right now.
Very
I
well.
don't.
Very well.
Very well.
Yeah.
I have no idea
They
what you're
don't.
thinking. Probably blue.
No,
That's
it's
a very good color. Blue is a very pretty color.
Yeah, it's
like
important to me.
Max said before, the inner machinations of my mind.
Are an enigma. So leaving a door open, you ungrateful.
Jeez, ungrateful people who like to run.
Ungrateful people who like to run.
I
Yeah.
know, they're like running around the town doing stuff. Like,
Yeah, like saving children. Pfft, who needs that?
Who needs
oh yeah,
children?
that brings up why Gage isn't here this episode.
He's a child?
He's been here every episode, but he jumped in front of a moving car to save a kid, and
Wait.
bottom portion of his body is basically just smashed.
Yep.
So therefore,
That's
he's
how I
like in like I don't know where he is like right now. Where is he, Lucas? Do you know?
At
He's
the hospital,
currently,
I guess.
he's currently.
But do you know what like city he's in at the hospital?
Alabama.
Yep.
He's in Alabama right now.
Yeah.
No,
All right, so he's in a
Illinois.
hospital in Alabama.
The
Okay.
Chinese part of Alabama.
Wait, are we supposed to be in
The
here?
Chinese part of
In
Alabama.
there.
Thanks.
Chinese.
Thank you.
Wait, no, it has to be like
Brought to you
an
by the
oxymoron. Chinese part of
Crossroads.
Alabama. What?
Just no one shut doors.
Yeah, seriously.
That brings up
Wait
a
a
new
second.
topic. Why aren't you shutting doors?
Is there another entrance to that room? There has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of outside, but you know what? We should like put signs up saying no.
I will. I'll do it right now.
Wow, there's
Go
like
up.
50 people coming through this room
That
right
room.
now.
Stop doing that.
Should we just not close the door?
Yes.
No, we should just like
Okay,
close
so-
and open it for people.
One last minute guy.
This is impossible.
Let's talk
Is there like
about.
some tape? I need like the signs for those people to go around the door.
That would be a bad idea.
Because they have, this is their room for cross country. You guys
No,
wanna-
they said they're good.
Yeah, they're going in there.
Oh, did they? Okay,
Yeah.
That was nice.
So
Right.
brought to you by the
so,
Crossroads.
let's talk about the government reopening.
All right, let's
No
do
one
that.
cares.
Are you
Nobody
sure that
cares,
reopened?
That's the
All right,
point.
so let's
That's
summarize.
the thing, though. Nobody cares, which is why we should talk about
Yes, exactly. Now
right.
let's summarize what happened. Maybe like you want to go first in summarizing? I'll see if like there's anything
No.
missing.
it. Let's see.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you
They're
doing?
recording stuff. We're recording. And
How many people are on track?
I don't know, like probably
fine.
You were
5
sorry, didn't you
points.
close the door?
The amount of unintelligent people who can't close doors is over 9,000.
The amount of unfunny references is over. Oh
Oh wait.
Wait,
Oh, I
did
don't
that
have it
door
on
just
me.
close on its own?
Yeah.
Wait.
Dude.
We have to savor this moment. That door just closed on its own. Do you understand what that means?
Ghost.
What
It's
is
a
it?
Lazy
guys.
people.
No, it's a
Ghost.
sentient door. Does it speak? Can you hear us?
Was that like the one from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy that gets like pleasure every time it's opened and closed?
What?
Okay, and this discussion
there's
just went
certain-
way downhill.
Like I'm not sure if it was Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I think it was one of its sequels, but there was machines that were sentient and like and functional, like doors, that like sighed with pleasure every time they were used.
Yeah, I
So-
don't think we can really give an example of what that would sound like without being, well, taken off, first off. And
I don't know, what appliance could you have that would would you have that would be pleasured from its own use?
a blender.
A blender.
Of course.
Yeah.
I like.
Stop.
That sounds like a race car.
Same
That's a
thing.
bike.
Or perhaps a phone every time you open it.
What? Wait, do it again. Oh, you can't do it.
I can't do it.
He did,
Okay.
he did it like with
It was like half maniacal liar, half moment of pleasure.
Yeah,
he
sure.
did like,
Why not?
So
yeah.
We need to get back to the government shutdown, guys.
Yes.
yeah.
Let's talk
No.
about it.
Let's summarize, like, in a
Stop
nutshell,
tapping the- stop
a
hitting
bunch
the
of
table
programs
back.
were shut down. All these people debated to decide on the budgets, and like we all predicted, unfortunately, they didn't. The American currency is still alive for now. But like we all predicted, they like debated and they raised the debt ceiling, and now these non-essential programs are open again. And this unstable system is going to go on for like a few more years, a few more decades, until eventually it collapses in on itself and we have a new good dark ages.
At least not ancestral to us.
Yeah.
At least we'll die before we get old.
That's what
Stop
like.
hitting the table. Come on.
Yeah,
least we
Shah,
get-
I'm not even hitting the table. Look at me.
At least we'll get old before we die.
That's fine.
What?
At least we'll die before we get old.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so guys,
You said it the opposite way the first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
so how would we go about like creating a system where we don't take out a lot of debts and do Keynesian randomness?
Well, first off, you have to look at it kind of from this way. Like, you can't really pay off how much, like 14 trillion.
Yeah, it raises every second.
You
Wait.
can't really pay off 14 trillion without somehow
hold on.
cutting just about everything.
And even then, you still have to
There's too
somehow
much.
get. What?
There's too much.
Yeah, there's too much. Like you can't really pay that.
I know how.
I think they're cutting grass
bad.
just to help. Whatever.
Kill every other
Well, that's
country.
the thing. It's like an unrealistic. Well, like from what I understand, we like pay debts with debts. Of like our entire currency is is kind of like based on non-existent. Is kind of based on debt at the moment.
Wait, but if we killed every other country, then we would have no debt.
Then we're supposed to uphold capitalism. We have to play by the rules if we uphold capitalism.
Who cares?
We have nuclear. We can build nuclear weapons. Just
Capitalism
win.
is a free market system.
And we're supposed to we're supposed to be
Free
all about
market
that.
system. Therefore, you can do anything.
Free market system includes killing people.
Yes.
No, it's okay. I suppose
Let's-
you could argue that.
Let's look at this. Oh, this on my glasses.
Yeah, there's
This
a thing on
little
your
piece of plastic sticking out from my glasses. This is called AIDS. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to bring this up. I'm very sensitive about this topic.
I don't believe you, and talking to the mic.
Oh god.
I
remember-
Basically, I have eye AIDS.
That's
And
not funny.
You know what?
This is, dude.
You know what?
Like, stop.
This would be offensive in the '90s, man.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine all the '90s
Well, he
children
has
that would
90s
like want to
hair.
punch you in the face.
He has elven hair.
Not Alvin.
You have no hair.
Yeah, I'm bald.
That's that probably radically changes their picture of you.
Yeah.
Of course, how do you think they picture us? Like just by our voices.
I think
That's
they
a good
pictured
question.
you just the same. No offense.
Bigger nose, maybe.
Maybe. I think. I honestly.
I don't know what they. No.
No, I don't know. What about you?
Oh, probably like Chinese.
Yeah, probably Chinese. What about
Because
you?
I call
I don't
myself a sucker.
Well, he sounds like a freaking foreigner. So they picture him probably as him, but more
a
Mexican.
terrorist.
More ethnic
I'm
clothes.
not Mexican though.
Well, no,
I know, but
no,
they're gonna picture
no.
you more Mexican.
They're gonna picture him with a second sombrero, whereas already sombrero already is.
Or perhaps a stack of sombreros that he's been selling throughout the day. Whenever he walks through the hallway, hey, ese sombrero.
I was getting kind of racist.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
But I'm not
I'll
Mexican.
apologize to the professional racial apology acceptor. Liddy, I'm very sorry about my racist comments.
It's fine.
He says it's fine for now.
It's fine. Just don't do it again.
Okay.
Or do it again. I'm not really allergic.
The AIDS on your glasses really bothers me.
Hey, be more accepting.
Sorry.
Just because I have
talking.
AIDS doesn't mean
I-
I'm gonna
I-
kill myself over it. Wait,
Someone
no.
did do that, didn't they?
Yes, you do need to kill yourself over it.
Over
Oh,
AIDS?
it's deep.
No.
Unless he wants
Okay.
to become a skeleton.
Forget I said that.
No,
No,
let me fix it.
no,
Let me fix it.
I'm giving Connor my eye AIDS.
Now, speaking of AIDS, want to know how to make a bunch of
Narcissistic jokes?
No,
Personal
no.
trainers?
You don't know where I'm going with this. Want to know how to make a bunch of 13-year-olds who were born in the wrong generation freak out? Just say a Queen song. The show must go on sucks. Just say that, and they freak out. What? Do you disagree with that?
I kind of agree.
My brother, we were driving, and I said that to him just to shock him, and we nearly crashed because he freaked out so much. And I did say, speaking of AIDS, oh ho ho ho.
Wait, I think we should probably take this time to realize that that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
that was
about
pretty
it?
good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What,
Yeah,
what was
I
pretty
I
good?
understood.
Yeah.
Did you not read his mind?
Yeah.
Where's your telepathy?
I don't have it.
Telephone-
You have
Telepathy.
Nobody has telepathy.
Telephantly.
I have mind control, Connor. Eat yourself.
Is that sexual? Eat yourself.
You can't
Not
say that
really.
on television.
No.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, you
This isn't
can.
television.
It's called
Yes, it
self
is.
cannibalism.
They're watching TV right now.
Yeah, they're watching Family Guy while they listen to us in the backgrounds.
Good morning. No, something like that.
God, I seriously do hate Family Guy. You guys don't like
Oh,
Family Guy,
come
do you?
on.
No.
Hold on. Well, hold up. When you say you hate Family Guy, which Family Guy? Because there's two different sides to that.
All of it, honestly.
What? You don't even like the first few seasons?
It's just so incoherent. It's just
Well, yeah,
like,
that's the point.
okay. I can get well, if it's incoherence, then it shouldn't have as much of a pattern as
Well,
it does.
no, it's kind of like with The Simpsons.
It just
they're
gets
kind of
worse?
like the same. Yeah, not really worse, but I guess more unoriginal.
Well, The Simpsons is terrible too.
Honestly, everything from Treehouse of Horror 1 to, I think, I think maybe 17. I think Treehouse of Horror 17. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm not
Treehouse
sure
of
where the
Horror-
cutoff point is for that, and it surely is debatable. But after a few very terrible Treehouse of Horrors, I think you have
Were
to
those the only things worth watching from The Simpsons, The Treehouse of Horror?
pretty much.
Yeah.
Speaking of Treehouse of Horrors,
What? Were you gonna say something after
What, are you
that?
talking about yourself?
yes.
Treehouse
No,
of Horror.
Treehouse of Horrors.
Treehouse of what? Brothel? Horror?
I see what you did there, Mr. Professional Black Man.
Oh, shush.
I don't get it. Treehouse.
No, like, I was trying to say something and then I stopped myself because I realized what I said.
Well,
Anyways,
no, you can't just build up to a point like that. Say
speaking
it.
of Treehouse of Horrors, it's almost Halloween.
Yes, it
so
is.
what is everyone going as for Halloween?
I might dress up like Slender Man and stand next to my tree. There's like a
I'm
big
gonna
creepy
zombie.
tree in front of my house.
Come on.
The beautiful
I thought about
picture
doing
you
it
have
last year,
painted
but
of
then I
Shaw.
got my costume too late, so I'm doing it this year. I'm gonna scare little children and their families.
Are you gonna
I'm
wear
gonna be
stunts?
Okay, wait. What is Shaha going as?
Zombie.
What is Max going as?
I might be Alex from A Clockwork Orange.
What are you going as?
Mexican Shaha.
What am I going as? I'm going as the typical high school boy.
Terrifying. All right, let's like. We
Oh my-
didn't have enough
no,
time to talk
like,
about our costumes now.
No, wait. You don't have to be scary to wear Halloween costumes. Oh no, Halloween costumes don't necessarily have to be scary.
Yeah, they do, but if this was a contest
gonna
of
be
fear, then yours would be
very
the scariest
pro
one.
this.
Well, wait.
I'm sorry, like
If
yeah.
Halloween costumes are supposed to be scary, how would you?
They're not supposed to be.
They're not supposed to be. Yes, they are.
Well, they were at one point, but now they're just supposed to be anything.
They're supposed to be sexy.
That's a sad state of our society. Like, there's
No. That's
too much
anime
skin, for God's
conventions, bro.
sake.
I hate
That and
anime.
fairy tales. Oof.
I don't
You
like
walk into like anime conventions or like Icon and stuff. You just like. "Bleh."
I don't like anime.
So many, dude. No, there's like so many landwells there.
Oh my god.
It's like so many disgusting, like blubs of tubs of lards.
Bubs of tar.
There's so many disgusting tubs of lard in like sailor school uniforms. It's like
There's actually like this one picture of an entire room at an anime convention of people wearing Sailor Moon costumes.
Oh,
Can you-
I wish I was
Nothing-
there.
Yeah.
Oh.
what? Do you have a fetish for that kind of thing?
No, but that would have been nice.
No, I don't like anime at all, so.
You
Oh,
did
I
admit to
do.
liking Death Note the other day, though.
Okay, Death Note's kind of an exception. in a way.
Exception.
Death Note's awesome.
Because there's no kawaii deshu. Yeah. Let's
Oh, I swore.
So you're going to be Slenderman, you said, and you said you were going to scare little children.
Well, probably not probably the older little children who know who Slender Man
Wait,
is.
Actually, that's what I was
Older
going to.
little
That's what I was going to say.
Wait, older little children. Does that mean like 6-year-olds?
No, that's what the thing I was going to say. At this point, 6-year-olds know who Slenderman is because they go on YouTube.
What about
Yeah.
the 6
It's kind of sad, isn't
Internet.
it?
What about the 6-year-olds who don't know who? No, here's an interesting question: is Slender Man scarier if you do or don't know who he is?
I'd say if you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you do, it's like if you don't seem like what the if you don't know who he is, you're like, oh god, what the hell is this? It's so macabre, it's so like mysterious. He has no face. Get me away. But if you do know it is, like, it's like okay, you're everywhere. Your video game sucks. Go away.
Oh, funny story.
Or if,
Actually,
you know,
funny
it's
story.
going at
Sorry.
you.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
I played, what was this, 2 years ago, maybe a year ago? No, it was definitely a year ago. I played Slender with one of my friends on Skype, and we were just messing around. And I think there was like a difficulty setting at one point. Maybe there was a difficulty setting, because I remember one part of the game.
Stop tapping the table.
He's trying to make his point by tapping the
Yeah,
table.
guys, let him finish the story. Go on. You can do this. Come on, Midi.
Stop.
Finish the story.
Okay, and so we were playing Slender, and I think there were difficulty settings because every time you started a new game, it was well, not every time you started a new game. When I started a new game one time, it was kind of easy to collect at least 2 pages, and then the next time I played it, I got not caught, but you know what I mean, on my.
Does this
First
story have a
page.
conclusion?
It kind of does.
I
I mean, I didn't really know what Slenderman was at the time. Like, I had some preconceptions with the name Slender Man of what he might have been, like kind of a skeleton, you know, like Slender Man has
Like me.
yeah,
my baby.
like you. But honestly, I was more terrified the first time I played the game when I got scared than the second time when I played the game and knew what I was going to expect.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you know what you're going to expect, then you kind of
You're paranoid
Yeah, and
about
then-
it.
paranoid.
You're
about
paranoid
And
about it.
plus, it gets really repetitive. Have you guys seen the original thing that Slenderman comes from?
It. No.
No.
Is it from Great Bavaria?
No, it's
Have you seen it?
yeah, I read into a whole bunch of different creepypastas.
No, it's not a creepypasta. It's
Slenderman is a creepypasta.
well, it might have been originally, but like the thing that it's mainly associated around is this video
no.
channel called Marble Hornets.
Oh yeah, I know that. I've seen all of them.
Wait,
Oh yeah,
what's
have you seen the
Marble
recent one? I haven't
Hornets?
seen the recent ones. I need to like.
Yeah, I've seen the recent ones.
What's
They're
Marble
good.
Hornets?
They're good.
It's
It's a
it's
YouTube channel.
documentary style, like basically these guys like going around like in the backwoods of with cameras, and they like encounter Slenderman among other really strange things.
I remember watching this one video where these people there's like an alley, first off, in the middle of the shots, and there's people right there on the side of it playing basketball or something like that, and they were just recording themselves. And when one of them passed through the alley, you know what I mean when I say passed through the alley, like how do I say this? Like when you look through the camera, you see they pass through the alley, and then when they pass through it, Slenderman appears there. But then when the other passes through it, literally half a second later, he disappears.
Was that a parody?
I don't think it was a parody. It's kind of more of a shock video, I think.
I'm more afraid of the Kinosaji.
What's a Kinosaji?
We don't know your weeaboo shit. Go away.
You can't say that.
Oh, sorry. You'll have to bleep it out. I'm afraid.
There's no bleeping,
Blippity-blop.
but I think we
You'll
can
have to bleep
all
out
understand.
weeaboo.
Okay,
Not
what is
We have to just be
what is
careful.
the
Kinosaji
yes?
Yeah,
kills people with a spoon.
that's Alakazam.
That's Alakazam.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Wait, kills people by spooning or kills with a spoon?
Okay, with a spoon
You
like
can't-
Alakazam.
think
Like bend
the
your spoons.
Killing with spooning would be kind of like
What's the video called? Longest death by spoons.
Let's not watch videos.
Okay, let's not do that.
Let's show them videos.
No. it's not.
I'm not. I'm just showing you guys.
Don't show us this video.
The video is longest death by spoons.
We're not gonna watch it. Come on.
I know we're not gonna watch it.
How would you really die from a spoon?
That's bludgeoning if it was metal.
Repetitive getting hits.
Yeah,
Well,
bludgeoning.
like, no. What if you had like a plastic spoon? How would that work?
Bludgeoning.
Well, then I'd
stabbing.
shank you with my plastic spoon.
You can't really shake. With
I've been to
plastic
prison.
Eyes.
You can melt it.
Yeah, because
Well, you can break it and then stab somebody with it.
fair point. But what if you just have? What if you can't break the spoon?
Then you bludge somebody with it.
What if you can't break the spoon?
Scoop their eyeballs out.
But that's not, no.
This is a disgusting topic.
You have you need a plastic spoon. You can't break it. And how do you kill someone with it? Leave a comment. Or don't.
Okay.
Withhold your thoughts from whatever. I don't care that much. I sounded mean there. Anyways, I think honestly you would have to, I think maybe gouge their eyes out like Max said. I can't really go into detail, but I think that you have to start there in a way.
Why are we discussing this?
I have a really good story to tell that happened to me on the weekend.
Okay.
You guys want to hear it?
Did you gouge
It's
someone's
Yeah,
eyes?
creepy.
let's
It's
hear it,
really
let's hear
creepy.
it.
Wait,
All
let me
right.
guess. You gouged your eyes out.
No, I did that a couple years ago and I got shot in the face. But that's a different story. This story is about what happened Friday
That
night.
explains why you're
Nate,
so
let him tell
ugly.
a story.
So, since we're on the topic of creepy, I was walking home from my girlfriend's house because we live like a block or two away.
And by
So I was-
girlfriend, I mean that girl that I occasionally on the topic of creepy. On the topic of creepy.
It's okay, go on.
It's okay if she lets me in the window, okay? All right.
Go on.
So I was walking home, and this guy just gets out of his car. He like stops his car on the road. He gets out of it and starts walking behind me. I like look back. The guy starts walking faster. So I start sprinting down to my house, and he's like picking up his speed. So this guy's like chasing me, and I'm like, it was like a classic horror movie thing. So I sprinted down and I had like my backpack, and I carry all my stuff in my backpack like a freshman. So it's like 50 pounds. So I'm like.
At least you lost weight.
And then I like crossed the street to get to my house, and I like tripped and fell in the grass to realize that guy he was not even following me. That was kind of sad, and I kind of like went. I was just kind of like walking my house like.
At least nobody saw it.
Would you have been more satisfied if he actually was following you?
Yes, I would have been like. What the horror?
Then you would have died. You
Wait,
realize.
wait.
Yeah.
Let's branch away from that.
Why not?
What?
And why?
No. Not what I meant when I said branch away. What do you think would have happened if he was following you, and when you tripped, when you got up, he was right behind you?
Oh, it's like dropping the soap in prison. Oh my god, don't do that.
I was going to mention sweet love to your butts, but
I just did that.
Okay.
What if he just like he was right behind you and he handed you your wallet?
I didn't have anything on me.
he pickpocketed you and then handed it back because he felt guilty.
Oh, I
Come on.
know.
I say something to him. I can't say it now. I tell it later.
Okay,
Alright.
so I think honestly he would have just. I think the scariest thing would be if he just kind of
Kill you.
No, not that.
He just was staring at me
You
while I
can't
was on
really-
the ground.
No,
You can't like
give you my
if he just like stared at you and didn't stop staring at you and had no facial expression.
See, but it was like pitch black outside because it was like 8 o'clock.
Oh.
Which was also the creepier part.
It's
Because I
hysterical.
like
Oh.
didn't see his face.
Because up till this point, we were all
It's a
picturing
creepy
it happening at 12 noon.
Yeah.
Actually I was actually.
No,
were- no,
it's,
that was
it's
a
at
joke.
8 o'clock at night, so it's like pitch black outside this time of year.
Was it like was the guy like suspicious looking or just
He
walking?
was hooded.
Ooh.
So,
That's
so
creepy.
I couldn't see his
creepy.
face at all.
Did he have a tux?
Did he have
No.
did he have
Where you
Skittles?
Actually,
I
guys,
don't
what
know.
if Trayvon Martin was actually Slenderman?
Then no offense, but that murder, the self-defense would have been, okay for
Justified.
society.
Hey, wait, Zimmer, like, in those videos, like, they woke up with, like, gashes on their head or something, didn't they? They, like, woke up all messed up.
No.
Zimmerman had, like, his head had been smashed into the concrete. Oh my god, Trayvon Martin was Slenderman. It all makes sense now.
I don't think Slenderman bashes people's heads on concrete.
But yes, but they, like, wake up and they have, like, weird stuff done to them.
Wait, Slenderman wakes up. Oh no, the people wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I misunderstood that.
Slenderman hunts children. That's what my mom taunted me with.
He hunts
Like,
children.
because I was like in
Yeah,
the
'cause you're a
prime of my
child.
creep. I was in the prime of my creepypastiness. So like, I had like knew like all the crap. So my mom was like, she watched Marble Hornets because I told her about it. She was like, if you don't turn on that assignment, Slenderman will come and then he will butt you.
He'll butt you?
How old? Were
No,
you?
he will butt space you.
How old were you?
Like 10.
Yeah, that sounds about
Man,
right.
it's been on the, those things have been on the internet that long.
Yeah, I'm 14.
It's kind of like conspiracy theories that they've been around longer than the internet. The
that's
internet
happened.
tells them more.
On the topic of creepypasta, like you said, you've read a lot. There's this one that really freaked me out so much, like that. Like I had these at the time. I had these faulty old speakers that would occasionally make blippy noises. So when I was reading these copypasta, it freaked me out so much that I closed the browser and slammed slammed the thing down and ran out of the room. I was younger at the time. But
Yeah.
the thing is, it was about this person's computer being corrupted by this very like terrifying thing. Like he saw his wallpaper permanently turned into this woman with his creepy face and something like that. Does that sound familiar? Do you know that?
Like Ainsley
Yeah,
Harriott?
that sounds familiar.
Wait,
Like the possessed
No,
computer?
not like that at all.
Like the possessed
I know
computer?
it.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Or this computer, because I'd actually like to see that one. Like the thing is, I thought okay, there's no way this is actually going to possess my computer as I'm reading it. But then it like made this weird noise. I was like, whoa, I'm not having any of this.
Okay, on the topic of creepypastas, so I was in my house one day. I was kind of hungry, so I went in the fridge and this type of pasta. I didn't know how it got there, but it was really creepy.
I see what you did there. It was good, right?
But seriously, yeah, it was good.
Oh, okay.
But seriously, and I died also. But
So the other day, I was.
But on a more serious note, there was one particular creepypasta that I remember very vividly. It was let's see, I think Bethesda. If anyone knows what that is.
That's a gaming company.
Yeah, Bethesda
Fallout.
had a not Fallout actually, but
No,
Yeah, that's Fallout.
well, yeah.
Fallout,
They made Fallout.
Elder Scrolls.
Fallout
Yeah, they made
and
like there was this one
Skyrim.
thing with like Elder Scrolls where some guy had like the beginning starts with the beginning starts with the end of it. Like there's this mod for Elder Scrolls that was eventually banned, and the story behind it is that one guy was given the mod by one of his friends who had gotten it from someone else who had thus disappeared from the internet in general. I don't really know how that would happen, but I'm sure it can. But
So what does mod do?
and I'm gonna get to that actually, but
He's telling a story.
I'm telling a story. And so he starts up Elder Scrolls with the mod, and the game doesn't start at like a welcome screen like it usually does. I think I haven't played Elder Scrolls, so I don't know. And it starts off with the game, like just is the game. It's pitch black at night. You can't really see much of the characters since it's dark. So it gets kind of creepy, and you have to walk around and. Okay, your question?
No, I got another story after this. If
Oh,
we want to talk about
it's
creepy
kinda- it's
games,
kinda
I got
long.
no one.
It's kind of long. So
I got one.
Just
So
try to
just in
remember.
case.
No,
Yeah.
finish your story. Come on.
Okay, and you have to walk around and talk to the people, and they all speak in limericks in a way, or speak in tongues if you understand that language.
Like
Which-
what? English backwards?
Like
or-
no, like he rises.
Oh, okay.
Or I think it's such good weather for fishing, or something like
something wishing?
No,
like
no, no.
rhyming?
Like something that I remember kind of well is like the moon sure does look full tonight. I wonder what's going to happen. You should really watch your back, son. And then let's see, how would I really say this? He stops the game, and he starts it off the next day, and it turns out that it goes with the day cycle of real life, which I guess you can do that anyways, but that's not the point. The point is it's still night even when it's the next day, which is strange. And when it's night, it becomes day, so it's kind of flipped, inverted in a way. It's an inverted world, if that makes sense. And the really creepy part is that the game with the mod progresses more with the mod. Like once you get to a specific place in the game, the mod starts becoming more and more intense. Like when he gets to some village I forgot about since I don't play Elder Scrolls at all. Sorry about that. He starts to notice an object zipping through rapidly on his screen, and it's pitch black outside, so you can't really see what it is. And it's not like it's too dark that you can't really see, but it's dark enough that you don't really know where you're going too much. And this object is literally pitch black, so you can see it zipping across the screen. And as the days go by, quite literally, the object starts to become more and more obvious. Like he can tell it's there rather than just, did I see something? No, it was just something, illusion. And eventually, when he looks up, I think he can do that. I don't know.
Yeah,
honestly.
you can look up.
When he looks up, I don't know why he didn't do this at first though. When he looks up, he sees half of the screen is black and jittering, and the other half is the night sky, which I guess would be kind of dark, anyways. And then so he turns back rapidly, and there's this just messed up, glitched character that's pitch black that just goes right behind him again, and so he asked around the people, and when he sees the character, apparently, I don't know how this works, when he asked the same people about random stuff, the people started mentioning the spider, like your spider is looking healthy today, or your character is quite backed up, whatever. And eventually he gets to a cave. I'm skipping through around like 25% of the story here, so just
All right, so
sorry.
go on.
It keeps following this pattern. It gets worse. He starts noticing, and people start talking about it more, etc., etc. That's about it. Then it gets to a cave, and the cave itself shouldn't exist in the game, which is part of the mod, I would assume. I don't know. Maybe it's part of a.
You
some
should
sort
play
of-
video games if you tell video game stories.
You know, I should, but video games are for chumps.
Yep.
Hey, calm down. Calm down.
Hey, buddy, why don't you calm down?
So guys, so there's a spider following them.
Okay, so the spider is still following him. At this point, it's like, okay, it happens. Who cares? And he's not really paying much attention to it. But when he gets into the cave, the spider disappears. Well, not nobody, but you know what I mean. Like he doesn't know where it goes. And when he goes deeper into the cave, he starts hearing more static, and he starts hearing more blips coming out, like with your headphones. And when he goes into the cave, inside of a cave, don't even say a joke here.
Stop tapping the table. Stop.
Get on,
I'm
get on.
serious, dude.
Dude, it really screws up.
And when he gets into the cave inside of the cave, the game just starts getting slower and slower and slower. And not slower like it slows down like in slow motion. Like it
Like
starts
frame
lagging,
rate, yeah.
lagging. The
Frame
frame
rate.
rate. Yeah, thank you. Frame rate gets slower and slower and slower. But at the same time, the spider comes back and never loses any frame rate with the frame rate that's
slowing down. I can't really phrase that right.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. And when he exits out of the game and he keeps a journal after that event, he starts writing down about how games starts to become more and more and more and more and more intense. Like he can't exit out of it until he does something. And eventually it stops at a passage where it says, I looked out my window today and saw the spider looking at me. And it ends there.
And that's the story.
That's the story.
You know what the spider said to him?
You never know what really happens.
I think I know what the spider said. It said to him. He said, "Do you get to the cloud district very often?" Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Oh, it's a reference to the game. Maybe you don't get it.
There's a really old, like, I think it was on the original PS or PlayStation.
No. What if the implication is that he saw the spider in real life and then wrote about it, and then someone saw his journal after he presumably had died.
So he made a mod of his real life experience.
Possibly.
That's kind of silly, but it's kind of cool.
Kind of is. Yeah.
There's a game on, I think it was the original PlayStation. I think it's called LSD. It's called
Oh, I love that
Lucid
game.
Simulating Dream or something.
Were you gonna tell a
okay.
story?
Whatever. Go, Lucas.
You can go.
Yeah.
All right.
I was-
Well, just on the topic of game creepypastas, I do play a ton of Pokemon. Like I'm going to regionals for the card game this weekend. It's gonna be great. But that is off the game. So
Breathing heavily.
there's this very popular like game hack called Lost Silver. It's just like a game where you just start in the game.
It's a card
Like-
game or?
No, it's the video game. It's like
Yeah, it's a card game where you start in the middle.
yeah, you just have your everything set up. It's all ready. You're like no. But it's like a hack of the Pokemon Silver game. It's called Lost Silver, and it has like a really
go to was it Violet Town, the town of all the graveyards and whatnot.
Lavender Town. That's
Lavender Town.
There's so many different creepypastas about Lavender Town. I could like go on for days.
Also-
Lavender Town turns into Violet Town. That's the best creepypasta.
Okay, but
Also, want to know the scariest Pokemon creepypasta ever? It's really it's only one sentence. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Race.
all right, all right. So I actually played this myself, and it was fun because I read about it, but playing it was a whole different experience because in this game there are 3 color scheme. There's like 3 colors. You get red, black, and white, and then the occasional
It's like a
colors of
sunburned penguin.
Pokemon, and then the color.
Wait,
Colors Pokemon.
it's like a sunburned penguin.
That had to process, but that's now a color scheme. All right.
Okay, go on.
But basically you start in the Sacred Tower for anybody that's played those older games. It's just like a wooden tower with a giant beam straight through the middle, and you can't go around the beam. But you just start in the square room. You can't go anywhere except behind the tower. Like there's like apparently like an entrance behind the tower, which is weird. And then it brings you to this, and then it starts playing the really creepy unknown music backwards. So it's like it's really freaking creepy. Like imagine Lavender Town, but
Wait.
But
Is this gonna be like one of those? If you play the Beatles song "Revolution 909" backwards, you get satanic mess. Is it gonna be like that?
no, when you play the unknown song backwards, it just sounds even more creepy. It's already creepy in its own.
Number 9. Number 9. Number 9.
Is that a Beatles thing?
9. Number 9. Number 9.
Hey, come on.
No.
Okay.
So wait, is that the message in a Beatles song or something?
Honestly, I'm pretty sure when Revolution 909 was made, they were just on LSD and just messed up everything. I'm sure there's supposed to be a song there, but they made a rap song or something like that.
What?
I don't know.
That sounds terrible. Beatles rap. What?
It's actually been done before. Not before. It's actually been done, rather. Like some guy made I forgot his name. It might have been either MF Doom or Mad Villain. I don't remember anymore. Might not have even been them. Made an album remixing the White Album, which that's about it. Go on with your story.
All right. So, but as you like progress through this hack, you like learn more about the backstory, and like there's like an infinite hallway. It seems like it like takes like 2 minutes to walk down the whole hallway, but there's like ghosts on each side who are like white color schemed.
Is it too spooky?
So, no. But they just like tell you about how your Cyndaquil's about to die, and you just have a little Cyndaquil and a party of unknown, and each time you change a screen, your party of unknown will switch into like a different it reads out words.
Oh, I was about to ask that.
So the unknown in your current party at this point the unknown will spell leave, and then your Cyndaquil's name is hurry, which is really creepy. So, but as you keep it was really creepy at that moment. And
Go on.
all right. So you're going to as you progress, and then you go.
Just keep going. It's not important.
I know.
It shouldn't be important.
But as you keep going, there's 2 alternate stories. You can do both.
He's Serbian, okay?
All right.
Go on.
But as you progress, you can go through 2 different storylines, and yeah. So there's 2 different split ones. I'll explain the more popular one first. But the more popular one is you just walk down this hall and it progressively gets darker and darker and darker until you get to the end, and and then a little thing pops up on the bottom that says check your Pokemon. So that's the point where you'll see leave hurry, and then you go over to your Cyndaquil who has 1 HP, and then he has the move Flash, which lights up the room. So.
I'll come back.
All right.
So when he
Just
just a little bit longer.
Yeah, just like 4
4 or
minutes.
5.
So when it gets really bright again, your Cyndaquil says your Cyndaquil hurry has fainted, and then no wait, hurry has died, and then you get a whole new team. I forget what the whole new team says, but and you just walk forward, and then it's you, but as a ghost. So yeah, it's like whoa. So then you battle yourself, and they have a half. It's a shiny Celebi cut in half, and I'm trying to ignore him, but it's just like a halved Celebi, shiny Celebi, and you have a Pikachu that's like crying blood, and it's all depressed, and all it knows is and all it knows is Paris song. So it's just like it's like a setup battle. You can't even control anything. So it's just like blah 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 blah, and then both of you die, and then it's you as a ghost, and then it's you in Lavender Town eventually, and then you're back to the beginning to do the alternate ending.
Okay, guys,
I
I'm sorry,
have-
but we've got to stop telling video game stories.
I have a story.
Go on.
You bit your tongue.
No, I pricked my finger on this thing.
Oh. I have a story to tell about Mr. Vladimir. Mr. Vladimir has. Yeah, I know. Mr. Vladimir had always been, I suppose, prone to injury. He frequently shot off parts of his fingers, but they eventually grew back.
It's a game.
It's not a game, but like in real life,
Oh.
like he grew back part of his fingers
Whoa.
every time. It's not like regeneration or anything. It's just like you get better. You know.
You got better.
Goodbye.
It's the British guy from EP.5. She turned me into a newt. I got better. Yeah.
Okay, anyways, and since he was prone to injury, when the what's it called, the Afghanistan war, I suppose, in the 90s, with Bush. When it started, he got put on heavy artillery, where he just shot rockets and everything like that. And then there was one point where nearly everyone in heavy artillery had been, I think, sniped, except for him.
that's nice.
It is. And he had eventually gotten to the point where if he was careful enough, he would shoot a shotgun good enough not to hurt himself. Like, he didn't hurt himself, like, cut off with the bullet or anything like that, but, like, he frequently put his hand, like, where you shoot the gauge and everything like that, like, where it shoots back, And but the problem was that he had a pistol instead this time. And he held the pistol like he held the shotgun. And he told his friend, remember Khrushchev,
When you have holding pistol like shotgun, you will be very, very careful so you do not shoot off finger. And there's a picture of shooting off bats.
Oh,
Rats.
dear, I think that was an unamusing story.
It was a very unamusing story. I just said it so we could kill off minutes or 2 minutes.
That's not okay. I think we should learn something from this podcast. Now we
Creepy
need to
things are
not,
creepy.
No, if we're going we need to not tell incoherent stories about video games or other incoherent
Why not?
stories.
All right, let's
So
end it.
we can have like
Okay, let's end it
moments.
with our names. Let's go.
What's up, Kat?
Max.
Just Max.
You.
Connor Burns, love me.
What about you?
Shaha.
And I am Iggy Pop. Let's go.